Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out on this cold night. I'm glad you're here so that we can share with the good chief of police the concerns we have about our community and the way it is policed. We're very grateful to Mount Pisgah for allowing us to use this space, so give it up for them, please. And I want to give thanks to Chief Heffner for coming out to sit and listen and share with us. Thank you. It's funny, I noticed a few politicians on my way into the room. I'm glad you all are here. You want to raise your hand or stand up so we can thank you for coming to join us tonight? Where are you guys? Mayor, council folks, thank you all very much for coming out. And finally, we couldn't have done this without the dedicated members of Black Lives Matter who have put countless hours into making this happen. So, Black Lives Blono, I thank you all very much. Now, I think I'm preaching to the choir tonight, but just in case, and for our friends from the media who are here, I want to clear up a few myths that exist about Black Lives Matter. There's a lot of misunderstanding about who we are and what we stand for. So let me give you a little bit of background about us. We're only about 2 months old, but already we're controversial. There are folks out there who don't know us and they decided that they don't like us and they can't work with us. One reason for this is because we say Black Lives Matter. Somebody cheering me or what's going on? Saying Black Lives Matter shouldn't be controversial. It shouldn't be divisive. Our neighbors, our teachers, our elected officials, our neighbors, our police, we should all be saying Black Lives Matter. If you call yourself an ally, you should be saying it. Because when we say Black Lives Matter, we're lifting up a problem. When people say save the whales, they're not advocating the destruction of all other sea life. When people say save the rainforest, they're not suggesting we destroy all other vegetation. In both these cases, a problem has been identified and a call to action is being issued. It's exactly the same with Black Lives Matter. We say Black Lives Matter because we recognize that in our society, sometimes black lives don't seem to matter. This is evident in the outcomes for black people at the hands of police, in our country generally, and sometimes in our own community. We say Black Lives Matter to challenge the system and the culture that teaches us otherwise. Pointing out that people in our society are treated differently, both on an individual and institutional level, simply based on their race, that doesn't make us racist. Recognizing and speaking out about the fact that racism is still alive and tolerated in the US generally and in Bloomington-Normal specifically does not make us racist. If you don't believe it's in Bloomington-Normal, have you all read the comment section in the Pantograph? But we'll come back to that later. Some of the folks claim that Black Lives Matter advocates violence. Let me be very clear, this is absolutely incorrect. Black Lives Matter is not a violent movement. What we are is a movement that takes to the street. We honor the decades-long tradition and tactic of non-violent protest. Mass, non-violent, direct action. Civil disobedience in the face of injustice. If anything, you ought to give Black Lives Matter credit. We've remained non-violent in the face of the violence that black people face in this community, in this country, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Some Black Lives Matter opponents claim we're anti-police. Again, completely and utterly false. Here's the thing, we dare to imagine a society in which the police play a radically different role in our community than they do under the current model. Police, rather than being the agents assigned to protect the status quo, which sometimes might be unjust, should be among those people who help us make change. Rather than simply being the point of entry into the criminal justice system, they should be in our communities, helping us address crises before they happen. They should join with those working with community members like Black Lives Matter to create safe and equitable communities. Finally, Black Lives Matter has been accused of being rude, of being disruptive, of being aggressive. Again, as we hope this meeting will show, this isn't the case. We recognize that the current system under which we live takes Black lives. This is a life or death issue for us. We have no patience when it comes to injustice. We will speak boldly and we'll call it out when we see it. We will not sacrifice our morals for the sake of politeness. This status quo, this unjust status quo, must be disrupted.